Stand by. Stand by. If finished, unload and show clear. If Stand by. Finished. Unload and show clear. Stand by.
First things first, I am no longer the nation's #1 C-Class revolver shooter, as of the next classifier update after we pay for this match. This classifier gives me a solid bump up into B-Class for a 66%. Onward through the ranks. I agree with the usual wisdom that chasing classification is a bad idea, but at the same time I don't have very many other wheel gunners to chase either, so classification at least gives me a target that's easily measurable. So this was my first time playing Match Director, although I place the credit for that with the crew at Castlewood. The usual match director, who's going to be out of town in July and August, he was on hand to help out today, and as usual, the setup crew did a great job laying down these stages. A big thanks to them, and to the usual teardown suspects too. So sometime this month I want to get a Castlewood SketchUp file done. I won't have the right number of props yet, because inventorying the trailer there is going to be a big endeavor, but it will have the bays laid out to the right size, so that should ease my stage design process a little bit. The shooting, I'm afraid, wasn't as good as the match directing. Playing match director means a long day. I was up at the range at about 7:45 and on my feet getting various things squared away until after I shot my first stage a little after 10, which is not really ideal. I did at least bring enough water this time though, filling basically every water bottle I have and sticking in the back of my car. The misses were disappointing, but maybe not too surprising based on the targets they were on. I don't really have a swinger I can practice on, and I was shooting a bit low all day, which usually means that I'm getting ahead of recoil when I'm trying to bring the gun back down on target. The nice thing about semi-autos in comparison to revolvers, well, one of the nice things, is that the slide coming forward helps bring the nose back down without active interference, and revolvers kind of need that active interference, and doing it in the wrong timing means you miss targets low, or possibly high. Anyway, I probably need to set up some drills to work on that, and also on shooting into and out of positions. So in dry fire, I've been working on reloads with 1 to 3 steps, which are useful building blocks in a stage plan. 3 big side steps will take me past an 8-foot wall, and 1-step reloads are handy when I'm very finely slicing stages, like our modified Ventiquattro, where reloads are required, but I don't have much room to do them. The reload on Quindici was... Quindici? I don't know, I don't really speak Italian. It was interesting anyway. I ejected the old clip almost immediately, like I've been working on in dry fire, started at a moderate pace, and then picked up the speed once I got the moon clip in. That's something I've wanted to try and practice for a while, but I haven't had the chance to get it on the timer. So I'm not really sure if it's faster or slower, but it does make the reload much easier to hit cleanly, which suggests maybe it's faster. The gun is still working fine. I've got a lighter hammer spring that might do the trick. Right now there's an 11-pound spring in it. I know a 9-pound spring doesn't work, because that lights about maybe 70% of the primers I feed it. But a 10-pound might be the sweet spot there for minimum trigger pull and acceptable reliability. I don't want to do that right now, though, because I'm coming up on a major match in early August, and since I have a functioning gun, I want to keep it that way, at least until after that. In other gear news, I'm planning on upgrading to a progressive press sometime soon. Details are undecided, and weigh in if you have recommendations. I also got a second camera. It's a knockoff GoPro style thing, which I'm going to try on a tripod next month at LCSA. If I can live with the extra workload of hauling it around and starting it up when I'm on deck, I hope to have third-person videos for more matches going forward, not just Castlewood, where I've got willing cameramen. So there are plenty more matches to shoot this year, whether or not they're filmed in third person, plus a gun to clean, dry fire to do, and ammo to make, so in the interests of getting on with that, thanks for watching. See you next time.